Going live. What's up, LinkedIn? And what's up, YouTube? Got it all set up. Excellent. So here's what we want to know. Why are you wasting your time? What's wasting your time? You're full of time wasters. That's what's happening. But did you even know who the people are? Who's wasting your time? Who's wasting your time? I don't even know how to throw this at you. What you didn't realize is the things that are wasting your time, you do every single day, and you probably love it. That's the thing right there. And that's what we're going to dig into. So check it out. Before we even get further into that topic, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. Like, subscribe, follow, do all that gravy stuff, and then come back on over here and let's get it on, right? If you're on YouTube, then you're already doing that. You can just scroll down, click it, and come back up, right? But I want to get into the topic on why you are full of time-wasting activity. Literally just flurries of activity, like Ty Lopez has said. I've watched some of his stuff. Smart dude, people talk trash, but you know what? He knows what he's talking about. You can be confident, and you're always going to have a hater, right? It just is what it is. Honestly, if you don't have any haters, people aren't disliking your stuff or whatever's happening, then you're probably not doing your job, right? It just is what it is. There's always going to be someone that's so judgmental, keyboard warriors and all that cool stuff, right? So, all right, here we go. How are you full of time? Just think of what you do. Think about how many things. See, here's the problem, right? You're not looking at time as a value. You're looking at time as something that you can spend frivolously, like you have plenty of it. You really don't. You could walk outside of your door and get hit by some flying object that happened, who knows, a block away, and people just thought it flew off into oblivion. You walk outside of your door and you're dead, right? You could die in your sleep. You could slip and fall in the bathroom and slap your head, and that's enough to snap your neck and you die there, right? Just who knows, right? A brain aneurysm, and all of a sudden it's lights out, right? So it's just that nothing's expected. So if that is the one thing that you know in life that you cannot control and it's very valuable, how do you use it so that no one can waste your time? That's what I want to talk about. And it's a real quick topic. See, on the Daily Drucker, one of the things with these business scenarios, this solution is he talks about how to schedule your time. He says you want to eliminate the time wasters, okay, the time wasting activities. Honestly, if you could pay someone to take notes for you, you would pay them to take notes, right? It's like if you're a college student, right? And you're in school for something that you're actually going to use. Let's say you're an engineering student. You really don't need to be sitting in the class. You could really be out studying something or understanding the use or completing a project, who knows. So you send someone to the class to take notes for you, right? Time-saving activities. You're being smart. You're leveraging your time so that you can get the things done that you need to get done that make you more productive. There's the trick, right? So once you master that, you realize the time-wasting activities. I'll give you a huge one. When you're sitting there and you're scrolling all day on your cell phone, look at how many hours you're wasting on all these different multimedia platforms, right? If you're not watching things that are helping you build and grow, then you're not investing in yourself. Therefore, you're wasting time, right? Same thing. Other people waste your time, and you don't even realize it, right? People are wasting your time in ways that are so normal to you that you don't realize that's what's happening to you, right? So that's a huge problem in its own, right? Especially when people think they're helping you and they're really making matters worse for you. It's like you getting advice from your mechanic about your mental health. Whoa, buddy, do me a favor. Keep working on the car and I'll consult a professional about my mental health. You understand what I mean? So you keep things in the realm of where they belong. You get advice from people who do the things that they are actually talking about. That's what they practice. That's what they do. And you don't from others. Therefore, your time's not wasted. Because at the end of the day, you end up spending good after bad trying to solve a problem because you took someone's advice who doesn't do that, right? They wasted your time. They wanted to be helpful, but they wasted your time. Most people mean well, but they're wasting your time. Same thing in business. if there are tasks that your company can avoid, what you have to ask yourself is, if we didn't do this task, would we still achieve the same goal? If the answer is yes, keep it moving, right? So why we have secretaries or admin personnel. Some people use virtual assistants, right? If you don't want to sit there and do calls or sit there and plug in information, people pay these third-party companies to do that for you so you can go out and get the clients and build the relationships that you need to build the business. Does that make sense? So it's exactly the same thing. I'm not going to hold you any longer than that because that's the action point. Sit down, look at your calendar. You got them all over the place. We got all these different types of Calendly, which ties into Google Calendar, right? So people can schedule your time based on things that you need. So then what you do is you have that calendar accessed by your admin person. And your admin person fishes through that to determine when these people are scheduling the time, whether or not that person has a valid reason for using your time, and they schedule the actual appointment. So what you do is you add layers or buffers to your performance so that they're not wasting your time, and ultimately it kind of weeds out the time wasters and gets closer to the people that actually have true business to attend with you, where it's going to be a money-making situation. There it is right there in a nutshell. See you.